Pakistani claims of destroying a BrahMos storage depot have been debunked once again. Updated Google Earth imagery dated 15th of May 2025 shows no visible damage to either the BrahMos depot or the nearby military installation. France's Safran Electronics and Defense and India's SatSure have signed an MOU to develop advanced AI-powered geospatial intelligence solutions for India. The Indian Air Force is on track to receive its first made-in-India C-295 transport aircraft by late September 2026. Kolkata-based Avcorp Industries has developed Kamikaze drones with an up to 3 kg payload capacity, giving frontline units a low-cost precision strike option against high-value battlefield targets. The Indian Army's Southern Command has operationalized additive manufacturing facilities to 3D print combat critical spares, drone components and equipment in-house, improving maintenance speed, reducing supply chain dependence and boosting frontline readiness. Chennai-based Garuda Aerospace has signed a memorandum of understanding with France-based Extensisas to bring Airbus Flexrotor UAV services to the Indian market. Lucknow-based Hoverit has demonstrated that its Divyastra Mark I loitering munition can operate in wind gusts of up to 80 km per hour, highlighting its stability control and battlefield usability in harsh weather conditions. The Indian Navy is set to commission INS Mahendragiri, the final Project 17A stealth frigate, and INS Malvan anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft in July 2026. India and Israel have identified critical technical areas for immediate expansion that includes advanced interceptor frameworks like Iron Dome, Iron Beam and David's Sling, long-range precision-guided munitions, UAV upgrades with laser-guided bombs, and advanced radar testing and manufacturing hubs. Bharat Dynamics Limited has received a 1,109.37 crore rupees from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for HELINA launchers, boosting indigenous helicopter-launched anti-tank missile systems. The Indian Air Force has issued a request for proposal to Safran Aircraft Engines for a temporary 5-month bridge support contract to keep its 36 Rafale fleet fully operational, as the original support arrangement expires on 18th of September 2026. The DRDO's Aeronautical Development Agency is actively scouting alternate engine options for the AMCA prototype, as negotiations for F414 engines with General Electric for India's AMCA program have hit a major roadblock, after General Electric quoted prices nearly 3 times higher than the earlier 70 crore rupees per engine estimate, putting both cost and timelines at risk. The AMCA Mark I and Tejas Mark II are already designed around the F414, and changing the engine now would require fresh integration, software work, testing and certification, especially since the AMCA design has already been frozen. In a major development, British engine manufacturer Rolls-Royce has announced that it has submitted its final offer to jointly design and manufacture a new 120 kN+ jet engine for India's AMCA program. The offer promises an engine core test by 2030, first flight by 2034 and production by 2036, if the contract is signed by the end of 2026. Rolls-Royce has offered India a cleaner sheet 6th generation turbofan design with adaptive cycle technology and full intellectual property transfer to India, while French firm Safran has proposed an upgraded M88 derivative with limited future scalability that might struggle to meet 5th generation benchmarks such as sustained supercruise and low infrared signature. Rolls-Royce has already bench-tested adaptive cycle components under the Global Combat Air program with Japan and Italy, giving it a technological advantage. Rolls-Royce has also proposed establishing a domestic aero-gas turbine complex, reducing long-term costs and embedding India in the global supply chain. Today's top 3 comments.